Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Fallout 3. Well, it's good to know that the
I've got contact. Where?
third-person aiming actually works okay.
Got one here. Where?
It's dead, quit wasting ammo. Sure what that thing was doing all the way out here, but okay.
Watch for signs of trouble.
Yeah. Knowing where Oasis is and the other thing is actually getting in there are two different things. This is where we were to run around these mountains because that's what I was looking for was Oasis, but that's actually told me where it is. It's like, oh, that'll be much easier. Let's say you get in this way. Yep, this is the tricky part. Just trying to find the entrance to this place. Oh, is this it? This is it. Okay. Wait. That's a green plant. What the heck?
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
What is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
Who's waiting for me?
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained.
All right.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
Welcome to... You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
There's actually growing trees that aren't irradiated. What is this? Alright, when did I end up in Oblivion? Put that thing away. What the? Water's still irradiated. But...
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you.
We're very pleased to see you, outsider. Welcome.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained.
Like the Great One himself, we welcome you with outstretched arms.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
Never seen a place like this?
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
Alright, who is this him?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home.
I may be willing to help, but I need a straight answer about who he is.
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The Tree Minders are blessed to have this being watch over us. Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
Alright, so where can I find this person?
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Alright, hold on, what's this involve?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Alright, let's get it over with.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin. Please, drink the sap from the basin. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his virtue.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
The heck, we're not. Somebody's gonna pay for kidnapping me. Cross! Ah, crap, she's not here. Alright. Is this the. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
All too well, buddy. Okay, what's the trick? I know there's a guy on the microphone somewhere.
Where? You mean in here? Nah, it's just me and Herbert. He's the tree. We're old pals. The best of buddies. And we know each other. Inside and out. Literally. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny.
I'm beginning to suspect you were all this for me.
Well, you're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know? Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
The tree ended up growing out of your head.
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Well, dream reminder's sitting in my hell.
Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
So anyways, we're not gonna, I guess he's not going to say his name. This is Harold. He's been in every Fallout game except Tactics. But he's in 1, 2, now he's in this one. And yeah. We can't be serious.
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now. Rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
If I kill you, every tree miner is going to come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
All right.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Goodbye, tree.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Look. Alright, there's a cross. Okay.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden. Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. When the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days. May you remain under the canopy of his protection.
Anyways, let's take a look around here first before we leave. Yeah, Harold, for whatever reason, because he's a Google. In Fallout 1, you don't see him with a tree on him. In Fallout 2, he gets a tree in his head.
Rebel outsider, you are
got it
under
all
his
wrong.
protection.
Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Me. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Well, his name's Harold.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do.
Well, Harold makes unusual requests.
The Great One does tend to speak in riddles, but if that is his way, then so be it. My talks with him have become quite puzzling of late. I think he's beginning to fear his future. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
So what can I do to help?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Don't you listen to Harold?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Branch tender cypress at your service. Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Let's go.
Over here.
Did you seriously just use that Gatling laser on the goddamn... Ugh. Goddamn Meyer lurks.
Engaging targets. Where?
I remember this area.
No, you don't. You have never been here.
Hostile incoming. Hostile.
down.
This is weird.
Vigilance is advised.
Nice. That's a book. You know, I don't even know why I picked the stealth boy. Wait. I am a stealth boy. As you can clearly see.
Enemy contact.
Ooh. Man, when you can take a Mirelurk King down in one bullet, you know you got some power on you. Alright, so there's not really a right and wrong way of doing this, but we're going to do what he wants. And so we get the... You do, but to get the best option out of this, it destroys heart. And you see I did not get the evil karma. Well, it's because you don't need to. Alright, perks. We got bark skin. We get 5% extra damage resistance from that. So that's a good thing. So now we're even tougher. Yeah, they seriously don't know what to do. The game really doesn't know what to do about this. I think I found something a little broken here.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis. The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps, if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different. Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
There we go. That finished up the Oasis quest. Since we finished up this video, I am going to head back to Springvale, drop off our goodies, try to figure out what we'll do next. Takes care of that. I really wanted to show off that area because I know I went out here looking for it earlier, couldn't find it, but old Harold feels like an old friend. You know, 3 games. First game, he's actually just pretty kooky. He's just a kooky old ghoul. Second game, he is a laugh riot, and then this one is just kind of like, oh, what is going on here? Because he ain't in the best shape. So we'll repair those up, put that away. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. All right. Lance pistols, there we are. refill, and then we'll check out your
There
ammo
is a foul
situation.
stench on. In the words of Elder Theus, a brother well equipped is a brother
Electron.
keeping to his duty.
Electronic charge back. Okay. Alright, guys. Appreciate everybody for watching, and I will catch you all later. See ya.